G20 business meet laga operde Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu bra Kohima de April 5, 2023 de press conference ekta luise. Rio bra chanaishe ki Pradesh to North East laga 4th aro Agriwala session P20 host Korea se koigena chanaishe. Tai guishe ki global business community karne P20 sessions to G20 dialogue forum ase guishe. Press conference laga details sai sabo.
I'm extremely grateful that Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, the Honorable Union Home Minister for State, the External Ministry Affairs, Government of India, and also with us, Kohima is witnessing the convergence of 60 overseas delegates from 27 countries. Last time I met you, I said about 29, but finally 27, and I'm told that this is one of the foreign delegates who has come to Nagaland. I'm happy about that. Thanks to the CII who had been working on this. The diplomatic delegation includes 5 ambassadors from Cuba, Iceland, Jamaica, Uruguay, and Panama, 1 deputy head of mission from Estonia, and 2 consul generals from Costa Rica and Germany. The summit focused trade and business delegations from Bhutan, Bangladesh, Iceland, Japan, and EAU are participating at the B20 program here in Kohima. Over 100 B2B and B2G requests have been generated, including requests for interaction with government department, tourism, commerce and industries, agriculture, horticulture, healthcare and food processing. Taking advantage of the presence of large contingents of international delegates, the government of Nagaland has made elaborate arrangements not only to oversee, only to showcase investment and partnership opportunities in the state, but also provide a unique experience for visiting delegates with an exposure to Nagaland's culture, cuisines, art, festivals, and scenic beauty. The delegations is being taken to the landmarks of the state, including Kisama Heritage Village, for a mini Hornbill Festival today, and tomorrow morning probably they will go to see Kohima War Cemetery. This will also provide a window for interactions with the local entrepreneurs to strengthen the business ties and made a strong case for greater commercial activities across the border. Last evening, I briefly talked to the team leader, and they were interested in buying pulse, and also they want to start a pepper mill. So Nagaland has a huge potential. You are aware our relationship, the pepper mill industry, which was with the Hindustan Pepper Corporation with Government of India, but it had failed miserably due to the defective machineries, and therefore it is liquidated, and then we can take a fresh. So I feel that's one big issue that is coming up. Nagaland looks forward to potential tie-up in the areas of tourism, IT, agriculture and infrastructure development. The state is ready to facilitate and give all the necessary support. Now, it is the local entrepreneurs who should come forward, particularly the youth who has some interest. We are there to support anybody.
It's a great opportunity for all of us, particularly all the states of the northeastern region. And this is the platform through which we can expose and we can present to the world what we have endemically and typically in the region. Perhaps we know that Northeast India is having about more than 250 ethnic communities and also more than 200 dialects and indigenous knowledges. And this diversity is the strength of the northeastern India, and that was not properly explored in the past. Now, under the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the northeastern India is used and he termed as a new engine for the growth of new India. So, with all this potential, and this B20 is the rare opportunity to expose ourselves. Perhaps Nagaland is a land of festival, and over and above, it's a very interesting thing that the world's tallest rice plant is also located in Nagaland, and that was recorded in the Guinness Record Book. This is a proud of it, and that shows that that is the tip of the richness of our biodiversity. Endemic plants are there, endemic animals are there, mineral resources are there. We have to explore for the benefit of the people of the Northeast India. And for this, and also the present government of India, their principle is development delivery to the last mile. And in this last mile, what we feel is that all the border villages, the northeastern India is a very typical and strategic. It is surrounded by 5 the countries, and we are exposing only a few miles with connecting with the mainland. So knowing all these backgrounds, our Honorable Prime Minister is trying to improve our infrastructure. Earlier it was a landlocked area. Now it is a land link. We are linking all throughout the Southeast Asia. Before the current budget session, we have discussed about the border villages. Our border villages all throughout the northeastern regions were not reaching the development, the fruits. So the present government is planning to have a border road. All-weather border road will be constructed in the close proximity of the international the boundary line, and so that the border villages will make vibrant village with the border village tourism. Plus, if there is any potential, the Ministry of External Affairs is in consultation with the Home Minister. We are thinking to open more border huts all along the international boundary. If they want to have a collaboration with other universities, particularly of the Southeast Asia, and through this platform, we can have provide that platform. There should not be any problem in processing of the loan or grant through bank. But sir, it is happened in Manipur also. Even for khadi industry, a small amount, but the bank is always trying to make it derailing. So that has to be addressed properly.
2022 September, we had launched that Chief Minister microfinancing. So it has, anybody can take loan up to 15 lakhs without any collateral, and the entrepreneur has to pay only 10%, bank will contribute 60%, and the state government will contribute 30%. Interest burden doesn't come and, burden the entrepreneur. In this, without any collateral. This is also related to agri and allied sector, or for small plumbers, electricians, or some grocery shops, and other small services also. That also will help the farmers producing their crops, vegetable, fruits, and any crops. A villager who produce something, he don't have to personally come and sold in the towns. And if farmers individually or self-help group, or even modern farming, we have so much exotic fruits which are being produced, but it is not organized properly. We are taking loan to do something, but if bank thinks that he cannot do business or he is not sincere, that kind of thing, then they will be hesitant. So I think the Nagas, we have no bank culture. That's why we introduced that salaries should be through banks, all the government employees, that even your scholarships and other benefits, it is through bank. And so I think bank culture is growing a little bit among the youth. If the people wake up and wanting to do and come out, it's a demand driven. So I think we have to wake up our entrepreneurs, our youth, to come forward.
Yeah, currently we have rejuvenated the inland waterways with the Bangladesh using the Brahmaputra and its the tributaries, and it is already tested and revival is already successful. But for other rivers is yet to be designed it in a proper forum. So currently we are reviving along with the Bangladesh.
From the state government side, we had made the road. Now it is smaller vehicle is pliable. That's why they have started doing business in bigger volume. Otherwise, through bikes they bring many things and they carry many things back because they are a little far away from your Khamti or Mandalay or Yangon, Naypyidaw. So they have to do all their purchases from India, be their commodities, building materials, or any other medicines also. So I think we have to also talk to them so that they can develop a road connection to these points. Then any day it will be functional. The only thing is surviving is both sides, Nagas, same tribes are living. And therefore intermarriages, social, cultural, all these things are going on. But actual business is not done because there is no road communication to those ITCs.
Till today, whatever happened in the past is not going to happen in future. The Indian economy is the fifth largest economy and the fastest growing economy. So the things are going to change. The business which we see that business is going to grow. If we talk about that today, we have such a big business meeting over here that's B20. CIA has been the secretariat to this B20 and with the partnership with the state government and with the support of Honorable Chief Minister, we have been able, it is a very successful meeting. We have 60 delegates from 27 countries. We have been working with the central government, representing the central government for your Northeast policy. Today also the minister has briefed us that we had made a representation and there has been a development. So this time the Northeast policy will be a very good policy which will support the total business.
The state doesn't have much role to play. So now it is with us. We have some employee problems. We are going to solve it. And then we'll take a fresh deal, looking for privatization, and then do afresh everything. That company is already dead, and they are out from this mess. But what they have left behind, we have to clear up everything. Otherwise, the next investment cannot come in. That's how it is little delayed. But I had already had a meeting with the department and asked them to submit how to resolve that issue so that a fresh investor can come in. That sugar mill was in between Neiphiu and Kohima. It has become habitated. So if any sugar mill is to come, then you have to go outskirt town where you have sufficient land and farmers' participation is required. So any people who want to invest, they are welcome.
Hello viewers, aje the 5th April day de CM laga conference hall de ba ekta press conference luishe aro etu press conference lo homoi CM ba janule dishe that etu P20 summit pra pradesh de nutun opportunities kan asha korubo ksha aro tan kuti ule kun ge holibi support koruna etu press conference de janule dishe na nisha jankari pauni mide sai dekhi global window moi ase chanpini mula video journalist ase Juchan reporting from CM conference hall Kohima.